How are you guys all? How are you guys all? How are you? How are you? I know you all fine from whichever you're watching us from, and the participants all over the globe. Well, thank you, Amara. Thank you, Amara. Thank you, the beautiful Amara. Mr. Max, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the wonderful experience you've shared with us all. Thank you so much for the outstanding experience you've shared about business when it comes to business, when it comes to freelance. I know each of us from anywhere, from whichever part of the world, business is the way to go. Whether you like it or not, be it what or what, you really need business. And I think freelance actually, yeah, it's really good, it's really good, you're good to go. To the organizers, Freelance Academy, thank you so much for the wonderful chance given to me to share with you a lot about life, I should say, because it's all about life and about business when it comes to business. To the wonderful participants from wherever you are, I know it's allowed all over the globe. Those in America, those from Europe, we have those from Africa, and we have Asia at large. So you can imagine bringing all those people together in one place. And we are in position to share very many ideas as regards business, as regards freelance, as regards the normal life we always live in. I know you have different lifestyles that we always live in. Those of Africa is completely different from Asia. I have friends from Asia, I have friends from Europe. It's completely different. Believe me, it's completely different. And each of us I know is enjoying their life. So thank you for being great participants for such a good event. And I would always urge you to always participate. Always participate in such informative discussions and teachings. As for Mr. Max, I know he's a great person. He's a great orator. He's one of a timer that I've always associated with when it comes to business. I know he's so good. For most of you, have seen him for the first time. Most of you have seen him before today. But I know he's so good. Mr. Max, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. To the participants, still, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't fail to thank you. But I know I send my heartfelt thanks to you all. To you all, thank you so much. My name is Collins. My name is Collins, and I would want to share with you our experience at Lean Spirit. I know we're sharing a lot of information and discussions when it comes to Lean Spirit, and I would want to share with you the experience we have at Lean Spirit. I know most of you have heard of it, most of you have seen it, some of you are already participating, and many of you are willing to take part of the application. I just request you always welcome it when you need it. I know you all need it. So Lean Spirit is a new venture. It's a new invention when it comes to social platforms. I know we are all good. We are all good when it comes to social platforms. All people are picked up from anywhere. You are picked up when it comes to social platforms. But one thing you've not taken into consideration is the security of the social platforms. And here is when we come in as Lean Spirit. We come in to protect your information, your privacy. No one would ever want, I know many of you, to those married, you have wives, you have husbands. Those not married, you have girlfriends, you have boyfriends. What else do you have? Whatsoever the case is. But one thing that surprises me is you call them the beautiful wives, the handsome husbands, and whichever you always describe them, your loves, your mummies, whatsoever it is. But one thing you all don't want to is, and I know it's very common for the men, one thing is, when a man, they all have smartphones. Women have smartphones. The girlfriends, the boyfriends, smartphones they have. They have all these kinds of applications. that are to do with social media. But one thing that surprises me is no one, not any of you, not anyone, apart from the few, that is me, I'm one of those few, would want their girlfriends, boyfriends, wives or husbands to read their messages when it comes to their inbox. I don't know, there are those that can stand it just like me. I'm one of those that can stand. Out of the 100%, I think we are only 1%. And I do believe I'm one of those. I don't know, wherever you are, I know all of yours want to keep their information private. However close your women or girlfriends or husbands they are, you don't want them to get into your conversations. Why would you? And you call them beautiful actually. Why would they call them beautiful and you don't want to share information when it comes to social media, social interactions with the different people? And you always tend to keep the messages, to delete the messages. So it is here that we come in as Lean Spirit. Lean Spirit is more of private. It is very secure for you. How? How is it so private? There is instant messaging in Lean Spirit. So when you send your message instantly, you can activate a code that will allow you to delete any message that you send at any given time. How is it that, how is this done? You can relate to the normal conversations you can always have with maybe a friend. Let me say you have a friend and you get into a conversation. Just two of you. So the information you always share is very secretive. Believe me, it is very secretive. Unless that friend is not your friend. How? He will leak the information somewhere else to someone, could be maybe a neighbor or their partners, but yet in the actual sense, all you had agreed to keep it a secret. So here with Real Spirit, believe me, everything is secret. Everything is so private. No one is going to leak the information that you have. How? The moment you get to the application, just the normal messaging. Just imagine sending someone a message. You send them a text. The moment you send the text, that very text, it will, just after reading, it will just delete automatically. Just that is inbuilt within the application. And when they message back, the same thing happens. So that is how it all happens with Lean Spirit. Highly private, highly secure. No one, not even the company is part of the information you're running. Another live example would be, you all have smartphones, and you can always take pictures. Which pictures I know? Just imagine taking a picture with your smartphone camera. No one holds accountable for your camera that you bought maybe from somewhere, from anywhere. But the camera was made, it is there. So, is it true that any picture you take with your smartphone reflects anywhere? No, it is not. It doesn't. It doesn't reflect anywhere. It is just within your smartphone, your gallery, that you can always delete or have it or retain it in your smartphone. So this is how Lean Spirit operates. Just imagine your camera, the way you operate with your photos. You go, you take a picture, you decide to delete, you decide to retain, so it is all up to you. So you can always decide to delete, you decide to retain, so this is how our application works. That makes it so private to anyone that always wants to use it. So Lean Spirit is so interesting to anyone that has joined and those willing to join, and I know all of us are going to be part of the platform. So given that it is so protective of the information, it has a special case of video conference. There are free calls and there is free video conference. How? You can decide to discuss business on Lean Spirit. How? We can, 5 of us, let me say 5 of us or 10 of us can decide to come together. Let me say my friend in Africa, my friend in Asia, my friend in America, and another friend in Australia, for anywhere. So we can decide to come together and share information. So when it comes to Lean Spirit, I'll send a text to the person in Asia. You will receive it. And the person in Africa, whatsoever the case of the world we're discussing, just 5 of us, every person will receive it.